Hello everybody, Turner from Mountain Made Fitness Collective. I am a hard gainer. I'm roughly around that 180 mark and it's taken me a long time to get there. It's taken me pretty much about 4 years. One of the biggest things that I probably am not consistent enough on is actually eating enough. So for the next 30 days, what I'm going to do is try and eat 5,000 calories a day. I'm not going to try and eat 5,000 calories a day. I am going to eat 5,000 calories a day. Then I'm going to keep it going with my normal training. So that's a mix of CrossFit and then accessory work. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating. I'm also going to do it cleanly because I am celiac. I'm also allergic to dairy. I recently had a blood test a test to find out what other allergies I possibly had, and found out that I was quite allergic to eggs. Oh, fantastic. Salmon and tuna and a couple of other things. So now that I've pretty much cleaned everything up and I'm not going to have any sort of reactions to it and sort of putting roadblocks in the way of my own success, I now should be able to put on weight better than before. So join me with this. Today, all I've had 2 glasses of water. It's early in the morning, and I'm going to start the day with oats after this. But we're just going to weigh in first. So, looking at me on this weighing scale. So, just going to start it. There we go. Oh, Turn's broken a weighing scale. Come on then. Okay. So, 179.2. For me, it's very natural to go between around 178 to heaviest 182. So that's about right. I've got some clothes on. I will wear exactly the same clothes when I do this weigh out on the 30th day. But yeah. So my first breakfast of this challenge, is oats and peanut butter, banana, and then some more oat milk. So just some quick oats, gluten-free rolled oats. You can go for the steel cut oats. To be honest, I just don't really like them. Take a tiny bit longer to cook, but there's nothing wrong with them at all. We checked the nutritional change. Wasn't a massive difference between them. Tiny bit more protein and tiny bit more. What was it? Fiber. Oof, we all need that in our life. Yes, we do. Then just a bit of oat milk, water, obviously. I used a tiny bit of smoked oats because I like them. They're just bloody expensive, but I do really like them. They've got a really nice mix. Apple, mulberries, currants, cinnamon, lot better than my usual oats, so might just try and make that, to be quite honest, and see if we can do it cheaper, because 5,000 calories a day is quite expensive, so we're trying to make sure that we don't just blow the bank on this one. And then also for peanut butter, almond butter is a great option. We've been using fatso recently, so that's fantastic. High performance peanut butter. For 2 tablespoons, it's 180 calories, sorry. So really packing it in there. And then a banana as well. So I'm not sure if you can see this, probably doesn't look that good, to be honest. Ooh, have some more. But that's what I'm starting off with. And a coffee and a glass of water. That's right, nice. Okay, so I'm 1 hour in. I've just finished my oats. It's 1,115 calories. And I'm already, the idea of having any other food today, I'm done. What I've had to do is have to make my smoothie. So smoothie I'm gonna split into 2 because it's like 855 calories. I'm gonna have a bit before training, then I'm gonna train, and then I'm gonna have it afterwards. And then we'll have lunch about 2 hours later. Now, a big thing about this, the hardest thing is eating. You hear it all the time, Hollywood actors, oh, I had to bulk up for this role or whatever, and they're like, oh, the toughest bit was eating. You're like, yeah, whatever. You got paid a mint, just eat the food. Now, it is really difficult to eat it. I'm already like, whoa, I can feel the gains. But the biggest thing to help you with this is to make sure that you have yourself structured. I have a whole time frame of when I'm gonna eat, just so I actually hit it. So I've got 7:15 a.m. breakfast, smoothie at 9 a.m, training, half the smoothie at 11 a.m, lunch at 1 p.m, smoothie at 3 p.m, dinner at 6:30 p.m. Now I'm already out because it's 9:50, 10 to 10, and I haven't had my smoothie, but I started breakfast late. So late start this morning, but tomorrow I'll have to be on top of that. So for the smoothie, just so you know what we've had, this bad boy, doesn't it look good? Oh yes, fantastic. Now, if I was going to make this properly, I would make both smoothies. So my morning one and my afternoon one, just make it done, put the rest in the fridge. Because it's just gonna allow me to, when I don't feel like eating, it allows me to just not think about it and carry on. So what I'm having, so I've got this coconut, quinoa, brown rice and cacao protein, perfect protein, Botanica. Now, I'm having this because I can't have whey. Okay, I'm allergic to it, it's not gonna work out, and none of the nutrients that I'm gonna actually try and take in are gonna go in. So there's no point in me having that. I also can't have an egg white supplement style. So those would be the ones I would pick, particularly the egg white, but I can't have it because I'm bloody allergic to it. So that's what I've got. Then I'm gonna have 1 banana in there, half a cup of spinach to get in those nutrients, those really micronutrients that's really important for muscles and just your general health of the body, ligaments, everything. Half cup of frozen fruit, half a cup of oat milk, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, going for that fatso again, and then a 1/4 cup of oats. Those peanut butter and the oats are going to slam up the calories because I've got 180 calories coming from the peanut butter, 180 calories coming from a 1/4 cup of oats. Okay, so immediately we're at 835 calories. So bottoms up, down the hatch, and the way I'm putting it is I'm going to put it one side of my training and then immediately after, because that's something that I mess up a lot. I do my training, half an hour goes by, then we eat. Okay, particularly because I can't have normal shakes and I can't have bars, you know, that tends to mean that I forget that window. Now, if I'm really trying to make sure that I capitalize on the training that I'm doing, I have to eat before and then afterwards. Okay.
Lying awake with the sound of an emptiness you left behind. Trying to sleep, but the silence is haunting this room every night. I can stand to feel this way. My body's screaming out your name. Didn't want to say goodbye to you, but
keep God first. I see evil when I converse.
Not today, say.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns.
Go.
Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting, I'm scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Son of God, no, I am not son of man. Blessings keep falling, the fingers keep coming in. I got you, but just know I'm texting like Uncle Sam. Left to the bank, you know that I'm coming in.
So, quick little accessory piece after our front squats. So, front squats when?
Sets of 2, starting at 75% and then working up to 95%. So finishing for me at 195 for a set of 2.
Yeah, I went up to 90% instead and hit just 1 at 90%. I felt that was good for me today. Then we went accessory work, just Steph decided to up the ante and add the weight vest. So we did 3 sets of 10 goblet squats, 24 kilos and 32, so I think that's like 52 pounds and like 75 pounds. And then weighted box step overs, 250s and 235s for 10 as well. So
yeah, I always forget how good goblet squats are, and they're such a good like finisher for the legs. So we started the morning with wall balls, so 150 wall balls, and then after lunch going to those back squats and really just keeping front squats, keeping the reps nice and light. My lats are fried from the past 2 days from all the pull-ups we did yesterday and then today's twist bars. So it was really nice just to do a leg piece and then finishing off with a little bit more leg. That was a really good session.
So this is the 6th meal of the day. I can feel the gains. They're coming in strong. It's been very difficult to eat the food, and to be quite honest, if I wasn't prepping it all, it would be really easy to fall off it. Today I had 2 smoothies, 2 oats, and banana and peanut butter and stuff like that. And then I've been holding out for this meal here, which is rice, chicken, courgettes, zucchini for some of you. And it's roughly 2 chicken thighs or 1 very big chicken breast, and then 2 cups of rice, 2 cooked cups that is. Now, as I was saying to you before, if you're trying to eat clean and do this, and when I say clean, I mean like, whole foods, so I'm not talking about processed foods, because the minute you start throwing processed foods in there, your calories go through the roof. But trying to do it on whole foods, which are good for the body, don't make you feel like, awful after them, really good macronutrients in there. And Steph's is trying sugar and also trying to we don't have sugar in our diet, so that's another big one. That's an easy place to add calories, and it's really not where you want to. Also, there's a big chance of adding fat. Now, last thing is, I'm just going to finish on, join me on this, because I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm eating 5,000 calories a day, way more than I usually do. Usually I'm around that 3 to 3.5 max. I'm going to eat 5,000 calories a day for the next 30 days, but I'm going to continue training in the way I usually train. Now, some people would be like, you need to do some hypertrophy with that instead. Well, there's definitely going to be accessory work, but a big majority of it is just going to be normal CrossFit, because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing that with my wife, Steph, and it's how I like to train. It keeps me excited, keeps me interested, stuff like that. So I'm going to see what happens, see if I'm able to hit that 190 mark from that 179, and stay with me. We're going to do weekly updates. If you've got any questions, pop them in the link below, and I will help you out and answer them.